It's January 17th, and this is about where we got to today. It's had one pass so far below us, but above us it's had two passes, and they'll be able to begin the tread work next work day on this section. None of the tread work has been done on this, but it has had two passes, and we're coming up on a switchback here. And they started tread work on this section, but ran out of time, so we'll come back to it. And another switchback being held up by basket retaining walls. And this is, believe it or not, where I started the video last time. So you can see the tread work's been done on this now. Needs some moisture now to pack it down and some traffic. Then we come to another switchback here. And looking pretty good. A little drainage nick right here. And another drainage nick right here. And then a switchback that's done the right way because it drains a long section of hillside and trail. So come up here and have a look at it from above. So you can see it's insloped as it approaches. There's a channel off the back for the water to run, and the switchback turns around and follows where I just walked up. Now these are some of the remnants of the old conveyor belt water bars, which seemed like a great idea at the time, back in the 90s. But the reality is they don't hold up that well for their intended purpose of moving water off the trail. Another big drainage nick right before the switchback. And this is all stuff that was done as a single or a double pass on the last video I made. So this is all freshly rebenched and outsloped. And it's looking pretty good. It's actually wider and cleaner than it was before the station fire. Now this is the section where there were 2 blown out retaining walls coming up. And here it is. Some outstanding work by the MWBA and Corba volunteers. They cut this back into the hillside and insloped it slightly so that it won't need a retaining wall right away, but that's something we can get to later. Yeah, nice work, guys. And then they also cut the rock back a little bit here to widen the trail where it was narrow. And they rebuilt 2 sections of wire basket retaining wall here. It's going to be a little narrow, but fine for hikers and bikes, and experienced equestrians will be able to use it no problem. So we'll look at that from this side. Yeah, great work. And this section had been completed last time, so this is something you've seen before. Right, and my trailer and tools, and the beautiful San Gabriel Mountains. Thanks to all the volunteers who helped again today. You guys rock, and we'll be back next weekend.